But my nigga, like, growing up being chopped and dark skin, oh my God, fam. Like, bro, like I've been rejected in the worst way.
We need to talk about this. First of all, I tagged the creator below. Please watch his video. It is so interesting to hear his perspective as a dark-skinned man and how colorism played a role in his life. I want to offer my perspective as a dark-skinned woman that grew up in Alaska, because when I tell you it did a number on me, have a seat, babes. Let's talk. I grew up in Alaska up until the age of 18. Up until middle school, I really don't remember thinking being dark-skinned was bad. Like, in my family, we didn't joke about, oh, you're dark-skinned, this is bad. And it was really when I got to 7th grade when the shit went downhill. At the time, we had some Sudanese people that moved to Alaska, and there was this tall Sudanese girl, so beautiful, so sweet, skin glistening, okay? She was in my gym class, and she walked in, and the way people were looking at her, they just looked at her with disgust because she was a dark-skinned girl, and they were talking so badly about her, and then people started to turn to me and be like, oh, well, I'm just kind of dark too, and would clown me over and over and over again. And that's when I got my first glimpse of being dark-skinned was a bad thing. From there, it was just constant bullying. They threw on the African booty scratcher for a little razzle-dazzle, and they were having the time of their lives. It made me shrink myself. Like, I didn't call a lot of attention to myself. I chose my words very wisely. I wanted to make sure I didn't set anyone off, because that was going to be the first thing that they would clown me on, was me being dark skinned. Like, in middle school, high school, there were instances where, like, when I saw we were going to watch a movie and they had to turn off the lights, oh my gosh, bro, the anxiety would kick in. Like, there would be points where, like, I knew the joke was coming, so I would try to get ahead of the joke and just say the joke, so it's like, well, I beat you to it. I'm not a person who likes to go back and forth with people, so when people would say crazy things to me, like, you know, I was always told, like, you know, just ignore people, so that's what I would do. But there would be certain points where I would literally go off on someone. I remember there was this one guy who was a football player, and we were kind of like semi-cool or whatever, and so I would help him with his homework. One time I was on the phone, I see him down the hall and he's calling me, but he's not calling me by my name. He's calling me black ass. Hey, black ass. Hey, black ass. And I'm just like, I'm so confused because you have never talked to me in this way before, but now you are. So I said, oh, I got your black ass for you. We got to class. He was calling me, trying to talk to me. And I was like, no, like, because he wanted the answers to the test. And I'm like, I'm not giving you the answers. Figure it out, nigga. I remember one day in French class, we were pairing objects with colors, and we got to the color black, and this girl goes, I know, and says my name. And it's like, well, wait a minute, now why am I in it? I'm gonna be real, it wasn't white people that were telling me this. It was other black people and people of color that were clowning me. And that's the thing that really fucked me up, because I was just like, you know, I expect that shit from white people. You know what I'm saying? I expect it. But from my own people, I could not compute why I was getting so much hate from people, especially men.